Here to share my words on emotional intelligence. We all know about emotional intelligence. Means let me share what is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence means, like it shows by name, like emotional and intelligent. Emotional means your emotions, your feelings, and intelligence means power of thinking. There, like Mr. Rishabh shared about beggars. So in India it happened too much. Like we know about a beggar in his home, government get 3 crore rupees. He make people emotionally blackmail, and by that he get money. So do you know emotional intelligence means by that people can get money by other people's. By emotional intelligence means they make people emotionally blackmail, and then they get money from them. And do you know where did it come from? Means where did emotional intelligence come from, and who is the father of emotional intelligence? So it come from in 1990 by two persons, two gentlemen. For the name of those are, first one is John Mayo and second one is Peter Salvo. These two are means they are a student of psychology, and they want to search something in psychology. Means what is in deeply psychology, means what is in psychology, why people in that time people love to learn psychology. So they want to search something in that, and then they got emotional intelligence. And do you know, like they got this name in 1989, and they shared this name in 1990 in a conference, and in that conference, some, like we are saying that it is a modern age, there is no need of emotions and all, but in India it happens too much. If you go anywhere not to share that my father is means his leg is not good, his hand is not good, so people must give you 100 or 200 rupees. Some people give you 1000 rupees for that. If you make him emotionally blackmail that much, how can he get tears in his eyes by that? Do you know? So we should know about emotional intelligence, and we should be a emotionally intelligent personality, because in this time, do you know, like in this time, like I shared, there are many people who make you emotionally blackmail. So for be emotionally intelligent, like emotional intelligence means just try to be emotionally intelligent. Means if you are emotionally intelligent, so you know about others' feeling and your feelings also. To become emotionally intelligent, there are 3 things. First is difference between IQ and EQ. In other words, emotional intelligence also called EQ, means emotional quotient. It means like it is also like emotional intelligence, means you can say that it is a synonym of emotional intelligence. So difference between IQ and EQ. Second one is self-management, and third one is empathy. These 3 help you in communication also. Means if you want to communicate with people or make new friends, do you want to make some new friends, so it will help you for making new friends or communicate with people very, very nice and very easily. So first one is difference between IQ and EQ. Like sometimes what happen, we like some questions is available in our front of you, and what will we do that, like we use our IQ, but in that time our IQ, if our IQ is not supporting us, so we go for our EQ. And do you know, in our whole life, we use only 20% our IQ and 80% our EQ. Means 80% we do all works of us only by emotionally. Means if we don't know about that sentence or that question, so we go for a guess. Means just leave it and just think what happened with it. And if it is right, so people were saying that his IQ is very good, this that, but he don't know about his EQ. Means what he did, it is his EQ supported him, not his IQ. So it is the difference between EQ and IQ. People are very think that these are same thing. Means IQ, EQ are same thing. Means if you do something by your IQ, so people saying it is your IQ, and if you are doing something by your EQ, so people all people are saying that he is doing all things by his IQ. Anybody don't say that you do that work because by your EQ. Means it is the difference between EQ and IQ. So we should know about EQ and IQ. Second one is self-management. Self-management means knowing about ourselves. Means sometimes what happen if somebody give us work to do that, so we become very irritated, but we don't know why we are irritated. Means sometimes what happen, people saying I want to cry, but they don't know why I do want to cry. So that reason is called knowing about yourself. If you know about yourself, so you should know that what he want, like why are you wanted to cry, or why are you wanted to angry. So that is called knowing about yourself. And third one is empathy, which is very important in, like a very important point in emotional intelligence. Empathy means knowing about, not only knowing about yourself, but also knowing about your other people's feeling. Means if you go somewhere, so you're like your friend is very sad, so you went to him and said to him that what happened, just come with me, I'll see you, I'll just play with me, and this that. So you will in that work you will be empathy. Means you do that work by easily, and then he will feel that my friend is very good, he care about me, and then you say, then what happened, no, he think about you, very good things he think about you. Means he is very careful, he is very good friend, and that is called empathy, which is very important in emotional intelligence. To become a communicator, we also heard that just know about your others feeling, your friends feeling also. So that is called real communication. So we should know about that also. Do you know, like sometimes we heard that don't listen your brain, just try to listen your heart. Here your heart becomes your IQ, and here your heart becomes your EQ, and your brain becomes your IQ. So just try to be emotionally intelligent, and do you know, by emotional intelligence you can have a happy and a luxurious life. So thank you so much.